let's get you this shocker that has now been reported from Karnataka. A case of alleged suicide has emerged from Bengaluru. Real estate mogul and Confident Group CEO CJ Roy died by suicide while being questioned during an income tax department probe into his company. Sources suggest that the income tax official had been conducting searches and the CEO of the company, CJ Roy, arrived in the afternoon for questioning. After nearly an hour of interrogation, he went to his office, apparently citing the need to retrieve certain documents, but instead reportedly shot himself inside the room. He was immediately rushed to the hospital, but however succumbed to his injuries. Sources say that the IT raids had already been conducted in December, and yesterday's visit was only a follow-up questioning.
Today in the Ashok Nagar police station limits, an incident has taken place wherein the Confident Group chairman and founder, he has reportedly shot himself dead. As of the initial reports, the SOCA team, the ballistic team, all have come here. We are inquiring into it. We are taking up a case. The body was, the injured person was immediately shifted to a nearby hospital where he was declared dead, brought dead. Since last 2 to 3 days, the income tax team were having a search and search of this premises, but we are not aware of all the details. The team had come from Kerala.
Now, the tragic death of CJ Roy has sparked sharp reactions from his family, who have been alleging harassment and undue pressure during income tax questioning, where his brother CJ Babu has now questioned as to why business people were being targeted and has even named a senior IT official that he allegedly holds responsible. Here's what he said.
Was he speaking about, sir, what kind of raids were being done, what they were looking at, in fact, income tax department?
See, I will tell you this. In business people who pay income taxes are around 2%. 4% is the salaried class. Remaining 93% does not pay any income tax.
Yeah.
I don't know why are they harassing the business people.
Okay.
This has to be looked up by the income tax department.
And has he taken any particular officer's name, sir?
I am telling you now, Mr. Krishna Prasad, Additional Commissioner of Income Tax from Kerala.
Okay.
He and his team, yes.
Okay, sir, was any of his cars also seized, sir?
No, nothing.
He must have had many challenges in his life through which he has come through. How do you see in back of that, because of harassment from like this, someone has to take their own life, and that is someone such established like as your brother?
He was a very strong person. Now I am not able to answer this question, what made him to take this decision.
Yeah.
Until I reach Bangalore and I also find out what's happened.
Now, as far as the Congress has politicized this very incident, alleging that the agencies under the BJP government are harassing citizens. The party claims that CJ Roy was a victim of BJP-led politics and what they have been now terming it as tax terrorism.
We have to take cognizance of this kind of harassment by the authorities, by the organizations which are here to protect us, but they're pushing us to the end of the life. I think the BJP's government is torturing, terrorizing the businessmen who are contributing to the wealth and the growth of the country. They have decided that it will be the monopoly of the BJP, monopoly of the BJP cronies. And I think that's why we have sacrificed another person who is CJ Roy. He is the victim of the BJP's politics.
Now, as far as the Bengaluru suicide case update is now concerned, what we are getting to know that the details have now been accessed as far as when it comes to this self-inflicted gunshot bullet that seems to have pierced his chest and was lodged in the back in a single round that seems to have been fired. As the probe agencies find that the gunshot happened at a close range and confirmed that the right hand was used to fire the weapon and the bullet that entered the left chest side, and this was a licensed weapon that has now been seized and has now been sent for forensic examination. Well, that has been, as far as the details that are now coming in, Neha, the death was caused by a self-inflicted gunshot.
Well, Amrita, that's right. The latest that we're picking up on, CJ Roy's suicide here happens to be that Of course, one being the forensic details of how he managed to shoot himself, which parts, of course, of his body did that bullet pierce and how it came out. And secondly, of course, also of his funeral. We'll talk about the first, even as we're here right now outside the Bowring Institute's Postmortem Center. What we're picking up at this point is that the bullet that was fired by Roy, in fact, first pierced his chest and it was later lodged in his back. Now, this is all based on preliminary investigation, of course, remember, and FSL reports that are currently, being indicated. At this point, what we're also being told is that his upper chest muscle tissues were not shattered, but instead the bullet penetrated directly into the body, and that is what, in fact, has caused the deep extent of injury. And while, of course, he was later rushed to the hospital as well, to the Narayana Hridayalaya Hospital in HSR layout, about 10 kilometers from where he shot himself, he was declared brought dead. While, of course, currently what we also know is that the Bengaluru police that's registered a case, an FIR of unnatural death at the Ashok Nagar police station limits, is probing the suicide and what really led to the circumstances of that suicide in the first place. Once, of course, that's done parallelly as well, we're likely to be seeing a case that may be registered by the CID. That's what top sources have also informed. But with all of this, we're being told that family members who've come down to Bengaluru, of course, CJ Roy's immediate family, his wife, his children and his brother, who've come down, are reportedly, in fact, their statements too are being taken about whether they suspected anything. Yesterday, in conversation with our colleague and our channel exclusively as well, his brother CJ Babu revealed that he was under immense pressure. Now, what kind of pressure? Of course, that's something that's not clear right now, but that, of course, would come out during further course of investigation. But with this being said, also, what we're picking up at the moment is that his funeral and his last rites are likely to be conducted tomorrow, once the entire family, friends, the closed and loved ones, of course, also are, going to be present. We'll really have to wait and see. One thing, of course, is quite certain is that this is a case that sent shockwaves now down the spines of several people across South India, particularly from the real estate community and also the realtors and all of those that he had investments with as well.
Right. So with the family, they're gathering together, but to attend the final rites of CJ Roy, but the family themselves have been raising serious allegations as far as what they have now been claiming, that there was this level of harassment and pressure that was put on CJ Roy, that unfortunately he took this extreme step.
I don't know. I have to meet the family to discuss about the cremation. Other than income tax issue, he had no other issues. That I am very sure. He didn't have threat, he didn't have loan, he didn't have any other threats or anything. But I don't know what happened with the income tax. I will have to go find out. Let the truth come out. Let us see what will happen. Today morning at 10:40 a.m. he called me twice. I have to see what the other office staff has to say. I'll meet them and I'll get back to you.